So, The Night Comes for Us came out on Netflix October 19th. It is a foreign action film, Indonesian, I should say, because this is a film that, I'll be honest, a month ago I hadn't heard of. It wasn't until several weeks ago where Screen Junkies were talking about this film. Well, one individual on Screen Junkies, and he described it as in the vein of the Raid films, and he said it's also an Indonesian action film. And so I was like, say no more. I will be seeing that on Netflix when it comes out. So here I am reviewing it. And the premise is that of an assassin who's, of course, with an assassination organization. And he decides to have humanity this one time and save this girl. And the film is basically about him trying to protect this girl from the organization as they are obviously trying to kill her. Now, this is a film that, yes, it's simple. But much in the same way as the John Wick films, they have a simple premise, but they have such great world building. Like, this is a film that has this organization that they actually do flesh out. You get a sense of camaraderie with everything that's going around. You have these certain groups. It's not just his organization. It's like spurts of other. It's really interesting. It's almost like a government. And this is also a film that you are seeing it for the action. And the action is mind-blowingly incredible. It's funny because the first 15 minutes I was like, this is an action film? And then right after the 15-minute mark, I was like, here we go. It's incredible, honestly, just with how they choreograph the action scenes. And it just really does show you how mind-blowingly incredible Indonesian action films can be. I mean, think about it. Watch this film and also the Raid films and just then try and watch American action films. It's kind of difficult, honestly. Because they show everything that's occurring. They show the bloody aftermath of what actually would happen. Usually they don't shy away from it. They're very innovative with both the action set pieces as well as weapon usage that they use. I'm telling you, this film, if you were just going for the action, it's one of the best films ever. But if you want a little bit more, this is still a really good film. I mean, it's action, but it's not for the sake of action. Like, there is a point to it. And it almost feels like a Western with certain situations, with some of the action that occurs. And by that, I mean, there's like a respect value that's given to certain characters during certain situations. And I liked the characters. I did find them interesting. Of course, not like three-dimensional, but they are still developed enough to where you care about what's going on. And it's really cool to see Iko, I forget his last name, but Iko from the Raid films in this, as well as there are a couple other characters from the Raid films in this film, including Hammer Girl from the Raid 2. I'm telling you, this is a film that you have to watch to experience. And, you know, Netflix films have never really convinced me that, yes, they're good films, except for Beast of No Nation, which I thought was good, but I didn't love it, but it was good. This is the film that honestly shows that they are up for the task of actually making really well done films. Like, this is a film that it is one of the best action films. It's extremely well shot. The score is incredible. The sound design is mind-blowingly great. It's great to see that they have the availability of 4K Ultra on Netflix now for this film. Again, it's well acted, and the story, it gave enough story to where you're surprised that an action film would actually give a little bit more depth and world building. And yeah, I would highly recommend this film. Again, I would say the only negative is that if you are expecting a character drama, which most of you aren't that or probably have seen this film, you're going to be kind of disappointed because, again, it's not that. They develop the characters enough to where you care about the situations that they're in, but not enough to where it's like Oscar-worthy. But nonetheless, I'll be giving this film a 4.75 out of 5-star rating, or for those that like a letter grade, well, a hot sauce grade, I should say, I will be giving it the good old Tabasco rating. Almost got the other sauce. So close. But ghost pepper sauce is for 5 out of 5-star films. But I don't know. Maybe this will get a 5 out of 5 upon rewatching, because this will definitely be a film that I'll rewatch. But who knows? We'll see what the future holds. But guys, what did you think of this film? Did you guys love it? If you've never heard of it, check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll